The iMac is back, Jack. The M3 iMac. So what comes in the box, and is it any good? Let's find out. So this box is a little too big for this particular angle. So hey y'all, let's get this open. Whew, that is a big old box. So let's crack this sucker open. Now I'm a very big fan of the iMac. I don't know if you remember this, but like my first ever pro computer was an iMac Pro that I leased like when I first started all this YouTube stuff. So I really like the M1 iMac. I bought that a few years ago. It's been my wife's primary computer. She has absolutely loved it. So I'm really excited to see what they've done with the M3 version. Oof. We gotta move this back. Okay. All right, and you keep me. You still got me, buddy? All right, you still got me. Okay. Do some new, we've had some challenges. We need to do some new techniques to fit this thing in here. Ooh. The iMac, the return label inside. This is a good time to mention that this M3 iMac is being loaned to me by the good folks over at Apple. So let's open it up. It's heavy. But I have really always liked the all-in-one nature of the iMacs, especially the M1. I mean, I do wish they came with a model with a bigger screen, but like this as a family computer has just been phenomenal. They're letting me borrow the blue model. You can see on the back what it should look like. And then let's crack it open. That's a good opening. That's a good packaging too. Not as good as the MacBook. The MacBook with those two tabs is better, but that's not too shabby itself. All right. Okay, now we got to open it up. Do we have it upside down? I can never tell with these things. We do have it upside down. So let's see. I don't like how okay, I think we need to set it down. Open it up. There we go. We've got the Mac right here. I do not envy the packaging team that have to figure out how to get this to people without it breaking. And ooh, it just opens up on the sides there. All right. That is deceptively light, okay? Inside the box, we also get a little accessory package, which we will break open right now so we can talk about it in a second. The box is the heaviest thing in that package, which is crazy. So we get a full-size keyboard, and these are options. Like not every iMac comes with this. These are things that you can pick when you order it. This particular one came with a full-size blue keyboard, which looks that is a beautiful keyboard. Can you see that? Man, that is gorgeous. I really like that baby blue that comes with it. This one also comes with a Magic Mouse, which, I mean, the bottom's blue, which is sweet, right? I mean, I don't know how often I see the Magic Mouse. Every time I charge it, got him, Gary. So we get that. All the cabling is also baby blue. I really like the color coordination. If that's your thing, don't worry, all this stuff is gonna match. We get a lightning cable for the mouse and the keyboard. We get the power adapter, we get the power cable. This one even comes with the trackpad, which I never use, but I know some people really like it. Some people use this instead of a mouse. It also is color coordinated, which is great. I love the color coordinated nature, but let's get the iMac. That's what we're really here for. Man, look at how, I mean, that is just so sleek. It's so small. It has the M3. It's got everything inside of it that you need for a computer. And while the display isn't like a high-end gaming monitor, they're still really nice. Ooh, that is a beautiful blue. That looks, I haven't seen the blue iMac before. I would not have expected this color of blue with all this baby blue. Like, yeah, the Apple logo is baby blue, but like, man, that is a gorgeous computer. Holy crap. I really like how good that looks. Right here. Yeah, I'm sorry. The iMac is just, okay, now it makes a little bit more sense. The front is baby blue. We got the camera, the screen. Let's plug this thing in and see what it can do. I don't know if y'all remember this, but there is a version of the power adapter that comes with where the cord goes in, but you can also get it with Ethernet. So this cable right here will transfer both power and data, which is really nice if you are somebody that needs a hardwired Ethernet cable. Now I do kind of wish, if we remember back to the Apple display, the Studio display, I wish it had a power cable like this one that so easily comes in and out. I still use my Apple Studio display, but I kind of wish it was more like the iMac. Okay, now as we transition back over to the good microphone and the, I don't want to say the good camera, but the better camera. Whew. That Apple noise just sounds so much better on speakers like this. Did you hear this? Like, dun. So bassy, so good. Still, we have accessibility right up front. You'll hear me say this all the time. It's so great that Apple does this. They have the best setup for everybody. You don't have to dig through menus. You don't have to dig through anything. If you need a little bit of assistance to process, because everybody processes stimuli, visual, cognitive, audio, we all process it differently. If you need something set up a little bit different, it's right up front. You don't have to go looking for it. Now, I think the way we're going to actually like review this or do my impressions in progress is I'm going to take this and I'm going to swap out my wife's iMac that she uses every day and see what she likes or what she finds different between the two. So we'll end up setting her account on here so she can use this just like normal. We'll give it a week and then we'll see what she thinks of it. I'm really kind of excited about this because it's supposed to be faster in every single way compared to the M1. It's supposed to be able to do ray tracing, like all sorts of computer stuff. Everything computer-wise, this should be able to do it better. Physical-wise, it looks, I mean, the exact same, right? There's no big difference. Hopefully we'll be able to see a little bit smoother operations. I know there's a few things that she's been irritated with her M1 iMac, specifically when it comes to external monitors. Always got to set up the light mode because I'm a rebel. Boom, we are in the Mac. So like I said, there's a few things that my wife is irritated with her M1 iMac, specifically external monitors. I'm hoping that this M3 iMac is able to fix those problems a little bit. You can see we have a 3.5 millimeter audio cable here on the side. In the back, we still have the USB-C connections. I believe 2 of these are USB-C, 2 of these are Thunderbolt enabled, but I'll have future Gary overlay the exact specifications of these ports. I mean, it's really great. Obviously, they can only fit so much in something that's like as thin as my iPhone, right? Like this is not that much thicker than my iPhones. There's only so many ports they can put on there, but like an HDMI or something on the side underneath would have been nice. The speakers are still here on the bottom. That is, let's see, much like we did with the MacBook, let's see how the camera and the microphone works. A new movie recording. So now you are seeing the video and now you are hearing the audio out of the M3 iMac all by itself. And you can see over here, I'm always talking about the Closet O laptops. Here you go. There's the Closet O laptops that I never return anything. It's always just hanging out in my house, so hooray for me. So this is the audio, this is the video. Okay, so yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Let me know how it looks. It feels a little bit, it doesn't feel any wider. I think the one thing that I really wish Apple would do is make these cameras a little wider. Having it so tight is fine if you're just sitting at the house, and maybe for this specific one, because it's an iMac, you're not gonna travel around with this one as much. This is fine, but I do wish they were just a little wider, or maybe gave you some options inside of here. Like there's a lot of space. Or there's a lot more space compared to a MacBook to put things in here. At least give us Face ID if you're going to give us that big of a camera. So this is the M3 iMac. Initial impressions are, it's an iMac. People are going to love this. Like this is the home computer that people can just go buy. You don't have to worry about anything else. It's super lightweight. It's going to last forever. The image looks great. The audio is great. The screen is good enough. It's hard to hate this thing. It is really, really hard to hate the iMacs. But what about you? What would you like to see? Or what would you like me to nudge my wife in the direction of checking out as she has a little bit of fun with this over the next week? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, click here to see how the M3 MacBook Pro 14 is doing. Click, 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 click. Thanks for watching.